peace and love, thumbs up and AOK, cowabunga and rock and roll. And really quickly today, it's our Tap to the Tempo Tuesday segment with a lot of alliteration there. I wanted to do a little something here, a little bit different outside of the box. So I'm in my car. I'm right outside of church. Sometimes you'll see a Walk and Talk Wednesday where I'm at church, or certain things I film and I'm in the cry room, because I think it's important to put out positivity and goodness and share a little bit about my faith, my belief in God and Jesus, and following Christianity and Catholicism. But with that, lately I've been challenged a lot on these YouTube shorts about the guitar being out of tune and playing a song not completely the exact right way that the artist had it. And I try my best to be calm, cool, and collected and just answer with grace and patience and just say, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And I feel like I've been defending myself a little bit more often than usual. I feel like there's a lot of people out there. Trust me, there's a lot of people saying good things and positive things. And that's fine. I'm not out here to get external praise. But at the same time, it's like we have to take an inward look inside of ourselves, right? Because is anybody perfect? No. Is anything perfect? No. And that's okay. And that kind of plays into my faith too. Everybody believes in different things, and you want to believe what you want to believe, and that's totally fine. And I choose to follow Jesus. Jesus was a remarkable human being who pretty much was the physical embodiment of love, and how to show peace and love and faith and grace and patience and compassion and understanding and all of these great positive characteristic attributes that we all should strive to be like. He's like the ideal human being. He's also part God and part human, which makes him extremely special. It reminds me that nothing and no one is perfect except for Jesus and God. And that's okay. We just try our best, So my guitar's a little bit out of tune. Is it that big of a deal? No. And I try to let those roll off my shoulders, those comments that come in. And sometimes it can be difficult because it's like, I know, I tried to tune my guitar and it went out of tune. And at some point I got to get on with my day. And I can't just sit at home tuning all the time. I have other things that I do with my day. This YouTube channel is just part of what I do on a daily basis. It's not the entire thing that I do, nowhere near it. I pretty much spend maybe 15 to 20 minutes total on YouTube a day. That's it. And it's usually just responding to comments. And if there's a group of videos that I do really quickly, those are mostly one takes. And it's like they're one takes that I do. And sometimes it's like a second take, okay, I really messed that one up, I got to start over. But most of them are one takes, just boom, get it done, get it out there. I want to put some positive stuff out there. So I'm really not spending too much time wanting to tune, because again, I got to get on with my day, running sessions and individual lessons and all of these various things that I do in a given day for what I do with my business. The YouTube channel is something on the side. And yes, they're the same person. It's a mystery of the Catholic faith. But Christianity is really what it comes down to, is following the WWJD. What would Jesus do? What would he do in this situation? And sometimes it's hard. Sometimes, when we have negative comments coming in continually, it makes us doubt our ability in something. And am I the best guitar player in the world? Nope. But are any of these people that are making comments the best guitar players in the world? Probably not. I have no idea how many glasses of water should be added to one bowl of rice. 2? It depends on how big the bowl of rice you're making is. I have no idea. Sorry about that, Ayush. Ivan Maria, all the way in Marcelo. And hello from Thailand. Very, very cool. Thanks for tuning in. And so we're talking about today the idea of, yes, he's the father of Jesus, but Jesus is part divine as well, which makes him part God, as well as it's a mystery of our faith. It's the Holy Trinity, right? The Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. There are people who, people are not going to agree with that, and that's okay. We do what we do our best, to follow and live a good life, and live a moral life, and live a life of trying to put goodness into the world, honestly, and just be there for one another. Kind of the old idea of the golden rule, follow the golden rule, right? And that doesn't necessarily have to do with any sort of religion. But to me, it makes a lot of sense. Follow the golden rule. treat others how you want to be treated. And there's a lot of negativity that is going on here. There's a lot of negativity that's going on that I see on my page. And it's just supposed to be a page of putting out positive, inspirational, fun, silly music type of activities and little how-to videos and fun little skits. And I've been getting a lot of negativity lately. I'm trying my best to roll it off my shoulders. And it's sometimes difficult. So the whole reason why I brought this up today is no one and nothing on this earth is really perfect. And that's okay. We just strive to be our best. And in that pursuit of striving to be our best, will some be there in a little bit of the idea of being excellent and maybe getting to that point of excellent. And I'm not a master at anything. And I don't think anybody's really a master at anything, because when you say you're the master, it's pretty much saying that you don't want to learn anything else because you feel like you know everything already, and you don't. No one knows everything on this earth. And so we try our best, and no one and nothing is perfect, and that's okay. We just try to be a better version of ourselves every single day. And it's pretty cool. It's all good. I appreciate everybody who's doing the positive stuff out here. That's what we should be doing, being positive. I'm actually about to head into church because I do this a couple times a week, go to daily mass. It's really nice. It just centers me. It's nice for meditation and prayer and to just take a deep breath amidst the craziness of the world. And I hope send you on your way, having a wonderful day today as I'm about to go on with the rest of my day. I always like to come in here and talk a little bit about something that's been on my mind or something that is going on in the world on these Tap to the Tempo Tuesday segments. So thanks again. Peace and love and thumbs up and A-OK and cowabunga and rock and roll. And we'll see you next time. Thanks again, Rick. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of negativity that's been coming on the page, Ayush. It's just interesting. Like, why spend the time to say something negative? I mean, and it's funny too, because, and I hate to say this, but this is the truth. The page is monetized now, and that's a bonus. It's amazing. I didn't think it would ever get to this point, but I have enough people who have tuned in and subscribed, and that really means a lot to me. And I just try to put out some goodness, and I teaching my son about putting out goodness too. I have a young son, and we can talk about these things now. And he's like, Dad, you don't have 1 million subscribers. I'm like, I don't care. I don't need 1 million subscribers. It's just nice to put something different out there and be creative in a different way. Sure, you could do a joke for me, Ayush, if you want. That's very nice. It is hard enough to make it these days. I have heard of BTS, Khalid. Yeah, let's hear the joke real quick before I head into church, and I wish you well on your day today as well, everybody. And feel free to keep tuning in on these YouTube shorts that I do, the live sessions that I do, as well as some of the long form videos on like top 5 artists of various musicians that are, I feel like, or top 5 songs from various artists. And then different topics that we see, that I feel like I want to do sessions on. I even do some original music on here as well, because I do write and record a lot of music. What's the difference between a feminist and a knife? Oof. I don't know if this is going to go, this could be interesting. What's the difference between a feminist and a knife, Ayush says. Feminist and a knife. I have no idea. I'm going to say something that might not go over well. A knife doesn't stab you in the back on its own? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just making a wild guess. They both cut sharp. That's a good one, Rick. I mean, it makes sense. What's the answer, Ayush? Real quick, before I get going, because I am going to get into mass here. At least a knife has a point. Oh my goodness. I've never heard that one before. That's very interesting. Thanks again, everybody. I appreciate all the positivity, all of the goodness, all the likes. And if at the end of the day, if you don't have anything nice to say for any of the videos I put out there, just try not to just put negativity out there. Life is too short. Life is way too short. So to put negativity in the world. So let's be positive. Or don't say anything at all, right? Thanks again.